Hi, my name is Anulika Nwaikwu, and I am a beneficiary of the Digital Marketing Women Employability and Entrepreneurship Program Cohort 1. So I'd always liked social media. I love the online presence, but I couldn't position myself well enough to be able to get brands to pay me to do stuff or get a job or stuff. So I found I was going on Instagram, my beautiful place. I was on Instagram and I saw an ad from DMSI talking about this particular program. And I remember I sent it to my best friend and I sent it to one of my other friends. And they were like, this is a very good opportunity. Why not take it? I'm like, okay. And earlier, before I saw that ad, I'd already had it in mind to learn digital marketing. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know what particular company or school to enroll with, but I knew I wanted to learn it. And that was like some months before I found that ad. And immediately I saw that ad, I was like, okay. I went through it, the whole landing page, I went through it. It was a lot, but I read everything. I made sure I read everything and I slept on it. And the next day I went back to the program and I went back to the site and I read about it again. And that was when I decided to register. I'm like, what do I have to lose? Going with what I saw on the flyer, like what do I have to lose? So I registered and I got shortlisted. So immediately I got the mail that I was shortlisted, I cried, honestly. I cried because I wasn't expecting it, and especially because I knew I was not going to be the only person that was vying for that position. So immediately I got the mail, I cried. My sisters were like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I got shortlisted. It was a huge deal for me. And the learning process after that was challenging because there were a whole lot of things that I had to do. I had to be online 24/7 because we had a time frame. So I was supposed to finish this whole course within a time frame. And data was an issue. NEPA was always. So most of the time, what I did to kind of study properly was I was mostly studying at night because that was when I had the peace and quiet. I prefer to do things at night though. So I was studying at night, and then there is this sweet thing that MTN used to do in the night with data. So I was on that particular plan from 11 to 6. So I was always studying at night, and the assignments were going through the whole modules where it was actually a walk in the park, but then the assignments, you have to put in your all for the assignments. And most of the time when you don't do what was required of you, they send it back to you and you have to do it again. So I always make sure that I put in my all so that I don't get to redo the assignment because it's going to be sad. So after I took the program, my confidence level grew because I now knew the terms. Because in digital marketing, there are some terms that if you use and when you use it, people will be like, okay, this person actually knows what she's talking about because of those terms. A layman would not know those particular terms. So when I finished the course, I actually knew the terms, I knew what to say, I knew how to position myself, and then the strategies to take for that particular course or after the program, which was what I did, and I landed myself a job. I got a job. And after I got the job, it was okay. Before I got the job, I had this particular job took me about 6 months to get because I started the whole process in June and I went for 3 interviews or so. And at a point, I had even forgotten about them. Like I wasn't even thinking about them. I was just moving on to the next thing. And I eventually got the job. So let's say I finished my program in December. I got the job in January. I got the job like I think 2 weeks into January. That was when I got the job, and it's a good one. So if you are one of those people that are still sitting on the fence or that is still sitting on the fence, my advice to you is that please come down from that fence because it's not going to make any sense. Come down and this is something that you can do from anywhere. You don't have to, you mustn't be in an office. You can do it from the comfort of your home. So it doesn't matter. This is something you can do anywhere. So digital marketing is the future, if you ask me. Is the future, is something I would really advise and encourage everybody that has thought about it to do. Take the course, and if you are already in this program and you're thinking that it's too tasking, you can't finish till the end, please try and finish to the end. Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy, and you will definitely reap the results after or at the end of the day, and you will not buy me ice cream. So please make sure that you finish this program if you are already in the program. But if you're not, and if you're thinking of taking a course, please do, because you're going to have yourself to thank at the end of the day. So to finish this whole speech, I am not going to forget to thank DMSI, DMWIP, and CFYE for the opportunity they gave us, or for the opportunity they gave me to get to this point. Because honestly speaking, before them, I didn't know anything about digital marketing. But after them, now I know a lot of things, which I am definitely going to push further, and I have them to thank for that. So thank you, DMSI, thank you, DMWIP, thank you, CFYE, and God bless.